Got kind of a neat one today. This is an old S10 96 model, so it's OBD2. I'm pretty sure it's a 2.2. I kind of miss these trucks. Like when I used to work on them, you know, I was fresh, new into the business, you know, 96. So this is a brand new truck. So to me, this doesn't seem that old, even though it's, you know, got some miles on it. This one here, we had a fuel leak on. It's kind of dried up due to the amount of alcohol that's in our fuel today, but we're going to put a full set of injectors in it. And you can see that was a pretty good call because there's just some crap on the end of those injectors. I would venture to say they're original. I think this one was actually leaking through the connector on it. I don't think it was leaking through any of the O-rings or the body of it. But I just don't see these, you know, trucks very much on the road anymore. And these were great trucks. If you've still got one out there, I hope you're taking care of it. So what we did is we split the intake manifold. I guess you would consider it a plenum, but we split it right here. So 6 10mm bolts. And then there was 2 T30s that hold this bracket on there, and then you can get the injectors out, and then obviously you put everything back in reverse. So really not a whole lot of tools to do this job, which is good because behind me, I'm pulled up to the door in the shop and I'm using the shade because it's going to be a hot one today. I have the cylinder head job inside there that we're waiting on the head, so I couldn't do this in the shop like normal. So we got a Felpro gasket. We're not going to use the bottom gasket because that gasket is the one that goes between the head and the intake, which we don't need. But in order to get this upper or top plenum gasket, we had to get that. So we got 4 new injectors. We're going to get installed there. Going to clean all this up, clean the carbon off there. You know, this thing hasn't had an induction service, I think, probably in many decades at this point. But you know, we're going to get her cleaned up, get her running good, get that fuel leak stopped because that rear injector was just drip, drip, drip. And obviously that's not safe. And I don't know about you guys, but gas isn't getting as cheap as I'd like it to be. Or back, you know, in 96, however much gas cost back then, probably $1.19 or something a gallon back in the good old days. But kind of a neat one. Nice little old truck. We're going to probably do some exhaust videos on it as well. Still runs good, drives good. Once we get this fixed, gets good fuel economy. These weren't giant powerhouses, but they were real basic and very dependable. And where at least I am in my mind today, we need more dependable vehicles. And we were doing them back in the 90s. We need to kind of go back to that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's kind of my 2 cents for today.